Hello everyone, my name is Sheikh Ayub Malik of the roll number 21BQ1805K6 from 2CSET. So today I am going to give a seminar on the subject of probability and statistics. The topic I have selected is Z-test, taking a hypothesis and proving it is correct or not based on the given data. Let us get started with an example. So the question here is, in a big city of 600 men, 325 men were known to be or were found to be smokers. So with the help of this data, we need to prove that or the majority of the men are smokers or not from that city. For this, we take z-test. So let us get started with the solution of the problem. The given sample size is 600. So let us assign it to a variable n equal to 600. As it is greater than as it is greater than 30, we use z-test. If it is less than 30, we should have used the t-test. So as it is greater than 30, we use z-test. In z-test, so the given x value equal to 325. So we are finding the sample proportional value, that is p. So p equal to x by n. So here x equal to 325 and n equal to 600. 325 divided by 600 gives us 0.542. So the value of sample proportion p equal to 0.542. And let us go with the assumption that number of smokers equal to number of non-smokers. So the probability ratio capital P is smokers and capital Q is non-smokers, which is equal to 1 by 2 each. Now, let us start with the process. In the process of Z-test, first we take is a null hypothesis, which is NH, and we take the alternate hypothesis, which is quite opposite to this one. And in the third one, we calculate the Z table value. And the fourth one, we calculate the Z cal value. And in the fifth one, we compare those two. So the result of the fifth one will give us which of these is true. Both cannot be true at once because they are quite opposite hypotheses. Only one of them can be true. That will depend upon the conclusion. So let's get started with the null hypothesis is p equal to 0.15, 0.5. I'm sorry. I mean, this is the hypothesis. Number of smokers equal to non-smokers 0.5. And the alternate hypothesis, which is the question, majority of the men in the city are smokers. So P greater than 0.5. Majority of the men in the city are smokers. So we use one tail test. And for the third one to calculate the Z table value. So they didn't mention with the alpha value. So we take 95 percentage. So which will give us the value alpha equal to 0.05. And for the value 0.05, the Z alpha will be 1.645, and this is the Z table value. So Z table is 1.645 and the value of alpha changes. Accordingly, this would also change if the value is all alpha can vary between the values 0.1, 0.05, 0.01, 0.02, and for every value of alpha, Z table will also change. So for the value of 0.05, we have Z table equal to 1.645. And in the fourth step, we calculate the Z cal value. So the formula for this is having the including the variables, further variables, probabilities and sample proportions, Z equal to small p minus capital P by and the square root of p into q by n. Small p is 0.542. From this, the capital P is 0.5 and the root of 0.5 into 0.5 by L 600. So the numerator goes 0.042 and here 0.05 by 10. I mean 100 into 6. 100 will come out as 10. So it will go into numerator as it is in denominator. 0.042 into 10 square root of 6 by 0.5 will give us the value 2.057. So this is the Z cal value. So Z cal means Z calculated value. For the Z calculated value 2.0457 and the Z table value is 1.645. Now we compare which one is this greater. So what happens is if the Z cal value is less than Z table value, the null hypothesis will be correct. And if the Z cal value is greater than the Z table value, the null hypothesis will be wrong. So here, let's see. Z cal value is greater than Z table value. So the null hypothesis is wrong. So here see Z cal greater than Z tables, right? So NH is rejected. So as NH is rejected, this will automatically will be accepted. NH is rejected and AH is accepted. So from this premise, we can infer that majority of men in the city are smokers. I mean, and AH is accepted, like right? Alternate hypothesis. So what is AH? P greater than 0.5. Majority of men in the city are smokers. So AH is accepted. Majority of men in the city are smokers. So from the data given, we prove using Z-test that majority of the men in the city are smokers, in which 600 men, and the number of smokers are 325. So this is about Z-test. We take the data and with the help of these 5 steps, we prove that given hypothesis is true or not. And we analyze the data and provide an analysis on the result. So this is all about Z-test. Thank you, everyone.